Yeah, that's right, it's Joe here for Joyrider TV, coming to you from Wildwind in Mauritius. Today I'm going out for my first sail here, so that is very exciting. I'm going out with Johansley.
Hello.
He knows the way. On a Hobie 16, and we're going to see what we can find. Okay. Cool, thanks man. This is Stuart, he's very helpful. He keeps all the boats running sweet. Okay, so this is a 2010 Hobie 16 fitted with an asymmetric spinnaker. Custom made sails from OS3 sails. These sails have been here for a little while, but they're still looking pretty sweet. So we've got quite a gusty offshore wind today close into the beach, so we're just coming out slowly. Is that okay for the rudders now? Yeah. Cool man. Maybe you could put on a bit more downhaul. The Cunningham, what do you prefer to call it? What do you prefer to call this?
This?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you prefer to call it downhaul or Cunningham?
Cunningham.
Cunningham, yeah, cool man. So pull it pretty tight. Okay, and then if the wind gets stronger, we'll make it tighter. Cool, so there's two sailing areas here at Wildwind Mauritius. One is inside the bay where the water is really flat, but the wind is quite gusty. The further we get away from the beach, the less gusty it's going to get, and I suppose it'll get a bit choppier. I haven't been here before, so I'm just guessing. Okay, so if I was a regular here and I'd been sailing here many times before, by now I would have banged the kite up. But all the ingredients of not knowing how the wind's going to change, having not used a kite on a 16 before, and just being a bit respectful, just going to leave the kite in the chute just to start with until we get a bit further out and we know what sort of wind we're in for. Okay, we can see, looking at the sail, it's a flatter mainsail than the standard Hobie 16 mains, so it should perform really well in the stronger wind, and also sailing upwind with it a bit flatter. But on this two sail downwind, she's not delivering quite as much as a normal 16 mainsail would do. Important to check that it is recording, otherwise all the talking is for nothing. So that's Giovanni, who is Chief Safety Officer this afternoon. Yeah, we can't go straight downwind. Yeah. Maybe we'll go for a jibe, or maybe the wind. So we've just hit a band of wind here. It's looking pretty good. So if you can let the jib out, yeah, make it looser, so out. And also you can pull the jib traveller. Yeah. So to pull the jib traveller, it's easiest if we let the sheet off first. Now do it. Okay, all the way. Okay, nice. Okay, so there is a channel that we have to get. We're going from this sailing area inside the bay out into, let's call it open sea, which is very exciting indeed. Okay, so on this downwind point of sail, I've got the Traveller on the main sail set halfway between the tow strap and the end of the track. Pretty similar on the jib, jib's loose. And then the main sheet I've got set fairly loose. There's a big gust there, just bearing away a bit, easing some sheet. Nice. These 16s here, unlike Wildwind in Vasiliki, are fitted with masthead floats. So if we did capsize, yeah, sure, man. So if we did capsize, the boat wouldn't invert, which is nice. And the reason they've got them on there here, because the water is a lot shallower closer in, and nobody wants to stick the mast in the bottom. Very much looking forward to getting out on the trapeze and stretching the legs. All right, maybe we have to jibe. You ready for a jibe? Yeah. Okay, so going for a jibe, just gonna pull the Traveller in there a bit. Here we go. So if you do the same with the jib, keep it really loose. Are we okay just here, or do we need to jibe again? Oh, we're okay. So there's a reef that separates the two sailing areas, and we're just hitting this gap in the reef to get out without hitting the bottom. You can see, maybe you can see the waves breaking over there. Which way would you usually go? To the right or to the left?
To the right. To the right.
Okay, cool, man. Oh, what we haven't done, of course, is turned on the GPS. Oh yeah, you can feel the wind is strengthening as we come out here. Okay, cool, man. I'm just programming the computer. Okay. All right, so just heading up. I'll take it quite high to start with. I haven't done this for a bit. Okay, you can come out as well. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's pretty windy. It must be over 20 knots. Oh wow, and there's some good waves in front. But I think going and surfing on the waves is not allowed. Right, I'm just going to move back a little bit. This is pretty sweet. That water is very warm. The wind is pretty good. A little bit gusty still, but nothing a bit of work on the main sheet can't cope with. Bit of a hole coming up here. And then we're back on. So the sea is a lot flatter than what I thought it would be, but I think it's because the wind is pretty offshore today. Oh, we've hit 19.67 knots so far. So maybe in the next gust we'll give it some beans and see what she's got. Okay. Oh yeah. Just rounding up there a little bit. We've got a little bit of weather helm. So I'm going to have a look at all the rudders later on. Okay, I think we'll go back into the boat and we'll turn round. Right, so you can go in first if you like. Just going back in. And we'll go for a jibe. So if you can loosen the jib off a little bit. Okay. Going for the dirty jibe here. Shooting in again, and I'm just going to go and mingle with this Pacific that is out. Adjustment required. Just making the trapeze a bit shorter there. Right. Ready? For a bit of speed, so if you want to come back a little bit there, dude. All right. Yeah, it's still not quite 20 knots. Bit of rudder stall. Woohoo! All right. Alright, cool. Main sheet off the back. Right, I'm going to go back on. Okay. Pretty sweet. 20.4 top speed so far. Maybe we'll just sit here for a minute and wait for Kai. And we're back on board. So we've just been chatting and it has been confirmed that there are no sharks here, which we're taking to be fairly good news. But the rest of the sea life is pretty abundant down here. Okay, so there we've got Kai and Hank from Germany on the Pacific. We thought we might just sail alongside them a bit, just to spice things up. Everyone loves it a bit spicy. Okay, putting the Traveller back at about halfway for this wind. Cool, we'll let him get away a bit, give him a chance, and then I think we're off. So sheeting in, bringing the power on, tidying up the main sheet as I go. Okay, I'm just coming back a little bit. This one. Thanks. Maybe you can take it out of the water a bit. Right, so we're just in the pocket of Kai here. Very nice. Nice to get it in the pocket. Oh, this is nice. Not that I was expecting it any other way. So on this occasion, it is better that we don't put the spinnaker up, just because I think if we do put the spinnaker up, we're going to be heading away from base at a rate of knots, and getting back is going to take a long time. Does this buoy mean anything here, dude? This buoy here, does it mean we have to turn around or anything? We're okay. Okay, so we're getting past to the, what do you think? Upwind side of this buoy. Nice. Hopefully there's nothing coming off it. Lovely. Woohoo! Alright. Got some swirling wind shift kind of vibe here, which is, we need to turn. Okay, all right, let's go back into the boat. So just sheeting out a little bit as I came in from the trapeze there. Right. Yeah, let's go for a jibe. We're just working the jibes today, so I'm easing main sheet before we need to ease it, so at no point we're risking sticking the nose in. Okay, coming round, got some pace there, so we'll use that pace to take the pressure off. You ready? Okay, we'll go there. Now you can see there was very little kind of load in the main sheet as we went through, because we went into that jibe with plenty of pace. Okay, I'm just going to change this one a little bit. And there's Kai, popping one through just behind us. But at this stage in the game, I'd have to say, if you're a bit like me and you love sending it on your Hobie 16, then this is pretty good. Really, really nice sailing conditions. So warm, and I just need to do a little bit of work on the rudders, as you would expect, because I am quite enthusiastic about rudders. And then this 16 will be running sweet. Right, so we're gonna let Kai go through again. He's rolled his jib up. Didn't want that. It's your hat all right there, dude, so you're not gonna lose it. Okay. Cool. Okay, so let's go. It's a very solid wind, must be 25 knots out here, but still not particularly choppy. Okay, maybe in the next gust we'll go, or actually we won't go for too much speed on this tack, just because the leeward rudder just needs a bit more setting up, we have to do on the land. So if you're wondering at this time, what is it like sailing a 16 in breeze with all of the spinnaker kit on the front of the boat when you're not using it, I'd say you can certainly feel, but it is pulling the front down a bit. Okay, we're going to come down here a bit. We're getting a little bit closer to the reef now to see the backs of the waves. All right, and we are cooking there. 20.7 top speed of the day so far. Bit of rudder stall there. Yeah, so because we've got this bit of rudder stall going on, I'm having to sheet out more than I would do normally, but it's still not detracting from the overall experience. Oh, bit of a hole. 21.9 top speed so far. Okay, we'll take it a bit higher here. I'm going to do some work on the rudders. Yeah. Okay, so maybe we'll tack this time. Okay, we'll go back on. Okay, yeah, we'll tell them, yeah? Okay, not the best tack in the world. gust coming. So as well as some fairly juicy gusts, we've got some fairly juicy wind shifts as we get closer in as well. So at times going in this direction we're on an upwind point of sail, but then some of these gusts are putting us a bit further downwind, like that one. Oh yeah, God, that is fun. 20 point, whoa, 20 point, whoa. Okay. Okay, I've taken a seat at the back of the boat there. Okay. Okay, and we're back on board, and we're just going to head back in. Are we pretty good just straight ahead here? To go straight ahead? It's okay. Yeah, sure. All right. Okay, so again, as we get closer in, the wind is getting more disturbed from all those trees on the land. Yeah, it's just knocking us off there a bit. On the way back. So we'll go bang it over here as far as we're allowed, I think, and then we'll go for a tack. The colour of the water before it was nice in Greece. This is even nicer. Amazing. Alright, should we go for a tack there? Alright. So coming in off the trapeze. Right, you ready? Okay, let's go. So there we go. And now we can do some very nice upwind sailing in this flat water. Okay, good gust here. Probably followed by a bit of a hole. Maybe we should go behind the laser. That's called being polite. So just moving back as we bear off there a bit. Then coming back. Oh yeah, oh we're cooking. Okay, another gust coming, I think. So I think as we get further over here, it's going to get gustier. Another gust just there. And a big hole to follow. Nice. Some good trapezing practice, moving in and out in the gusts. So I believe that is where we're heading to. Yep, between the two pontoons. Easy. Big gust here. Woo. Can we get hooked on? Maybe we can. Have to look out for when this gust stops, as we're going to get dumped. I think when that happens, but it's all part of the game. What's this motorboat doing? I don't think he knows. Hey, okay, bit of chop, bit of a hole. Oh, cool, man. Okay, maybe we'll go back onto the boat ready for the tack. Or can we go quite far in here? A little bit, okay. Alright, so I think we'll go for a tack there. Okay, so I'm going for a standing up tacking motion here. The wind's followed us round a bit. Nice. Can you just give the mast a push? Let's get it to go around. Yeah, if you push the boom at the front, or maybe not. Maybe if you let the jib off a bit, that might help. The jib. There we go. Cool, man. Okay, so we'll definitely stay on the boat now. Going to bring the traver all the way to the middle so we can point as close to the wind as possible. And then if we get too much wind now, I'm just going to poke it up into the wind a bit, which will get us closer to where we want to go, and it will just take the sting out of that gust as well. Very nice. So I'm told this is quite a strong wind day for this location, and the wind's a bit more offshore than normal, so very interested to see what it's going to be like in the coming days, how it is going to differ from day to day, these conditions here in what can only be described as paradise in the middle of the Indian Ocean. Pretty juicy stuff. Go again, yeah? Tack here, okay. Oh, that is a low boom. One other thing I want to do with the boat is, as well as having a look at the rudders, I want to change the jib halyard, because I think we've got a stretchy halyard. Just try to keep it on one tack. Very excited to look at the stats. It's been a while since I've had any stats to look at. So, do you think we should pull the rudder up before we tack? So, pull up this one. Then for the tack, there we go. Okay. Or should we just kind of drift in here? Yeah, it's okay. Oh. There we go. We've gone to manual power. Okay, and here we are back on the beach. Very nice. That was absolutely cooking. We have to finish with the customary high five. Thanks, man, that was sick. Good. Nice. Here's Klaus.
Hi, bro. How was it outside the lagoon?
Fantastico, man. Very good.
Great wind.
Yeah, that's right. It was great wind. Really nice paradise conditions here. A bit gusty and shifty closer in, as you saw, but outside the reef, that was the send. So we're just going to have a look at the stats. All right, top speed there was 21.9 knots, and we held 20.28 for the 100 meters, which I think was pretty good. So thanks very much. Thanks for watching. We'll be back more with some soon from Wild Wind in Mauritius, which, if you don't know what to do with yourself, you should definitely check out, because this is the place that sending was made for. Giving it the beans, Joyrider TV. Thank you.